What it do, internet boys and girls? My name is TJ Sloan, and you're watching Disney. I can't say that because of copyright things, I'm pretty sure. What you're actually watching is YouTube. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome to it. It's a shit show. One of the latest videos that I put up on my channel was the I Like Sportsball video, in which case I talk about the fact that I went to a sports ball game and found out that I actually kind of like baseball. While I was at that baseball game, I happened to write down some tips to give you in case you decide that you want to be going to a sports ball game yourself. Hopefully, these notes and tips will help you when you go to your sports ball game know some of the things that I didn't before I went, things that I had to find out the hard way. Tip number 1, believe it or not, whatever team you are rooting for, you're the coach now. Anything you say, they have to do. It's odd, you would think that as the coach, you would have some sort of headset on or something like that, any sort of clipboard with, plays and things that a coach would have. But no, surprisingly enough, being a coach just means you just have to scream at the team that you're rooting for loud enough for the people around you to start to question your level of sanity. I do recommend giving any order twice to whatever player you happen to be talking to. Do not just say, "All right, let's get it out here." You can't do that. You can't just say that one time. They're not going to take you seriously. "All right, let's get it out here. All right, let's get it out here." Doing it twice for some reason is more effective. I didn't know that, but I do now, and hopefully now you know that going into your next sports ball game. As the coach, you also need to be passionate. You cannot half-ass this. You cannot act like the players don't mean anything to you and that at the end of the day everyone's still gonna go home to their loving families. No, this is war, okay? You need to be passionate, you need to be screaming. If there is not the possibility of a blood vessel popping, then you're not a good enough coach for this team. You have to be screaming as loud as you can to everyone that could possibly hear you. Some of your orders don't even have to be orders. They can just be exclamations of disgust. "Oh, come on, that was a BS call. That was a BS call." Remember, twice. It's super important. Tip number 2, you can sit anywhere. Anywhere you damn well please. If you can plop your fat ass there, then you're allowed to be there for some reason. When I first got to the game, with the way that the tickets were rolled out, I wasn't going to be sitting next to my father. I was going to be sitting on the other side of one of the other family members. And I happened to want to sit next to my dad because I was there with him. Like, this was a thing that we were doing together. So when we switched seats, I was worried. I was worried that someone was going to come by and be like, "All right, we're doing a ticket check like they do on trains in the 1920s. Here I am, switching tickets, looking around all suspiciously, wondering if the old man who just shook my hand as we got to our row is also security." He was just a little old guy, but I had no doubt in my mind that he could do some damage. There's a reason he has this job. I highly doubt it was for his cheeky grin. But as the game went on, 3 different groups of people sat next to our group. So either people are just trading tickets on their way out of the game to whoever the hell wants them, or there's no system. It's anarchy. I could have sat wherever I wanted to. I could have sat on the other side of my dad. I could have sat on the other side of the field. Probably wouldn't have mattered. I probably should have figured that if they're open seats after a certain amount of time in the game, that it's fine. But I just found it absurd that people just got up, they moved, and they just went to different seats after an inning or two. Then a different group came and sat by, and then they'd move down a couple rows. In which case, my question is, why the hell was my family sticking put? Why didn't we move? Why didn't we try to get up in the world? Really, our seats were fine. There was only a couple fly balls that had to come our way that I would have, reflexes. But, and my third and final tip for when you go to a sports ball game, shit on the other team. Literally, metaphorically, I don't care. You gotta do it. You're supposed to just hate the other team as if they have slaughtered your entire family in front of you. There's no in between. You either don't really care about the outcome of the game, or you want the other team to die. You should pick on them for everything. Become the ultimate bully. It doesn't matter that these players make millions of dollars a year. Make fun of their physical appearance. Everything's on the table, okay? If you go on Wikipedia and you can find some shit out about their past, use that. Scream it out to the field. If a player on the opposite team does a little spit thing that players do, even though a player on your team just did it, he's a douchebag. That guy's a douchebag. Can you believe that he just spit on the field? But But didn't the person from your team just also do the same spit thing that guy just? Listen, it's a baseball player thing, okay? You're chewing that gum, chewing tobacco, whatever you're doing, you gotta spit it out every once in a while. It's part of the thing. Don't ruin the culture, okay? The double standard should be through the roof. Every call against your team that is for the opposing team is now bullshit. It doesn't matter how legitimate the call may seem. Oh, it's bullshit. The pettier you are when it comes to the other team, the better. Oh, and if one of the opposing team's players happens to get hurt, cheer. Cheer for that. You should be rooting their death. Because now that gives our team the leg up. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if that person has a wife and kids that they have to get back to. That shit doesn't matter. What matters is that we win the game. Do you get it? That's the most important. And I just don't get how people are so passionate about it. You can't control the outcome of the game. That's my thing. Because I am no stranger to raging during video games. It is something that I do. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it's something that happens on occasion. So I do understand taking something seriously that isn't that serious and escalating it to a level that's probably unhealthy. However, the difference that I find between watching a sports ball game and playing video games is that I cannot control what's happening in the sports ball game. The best I can do is root my team on and be disappointed when they screw up. When it comes to video games, I am the one in control. So if I'm not doing well, it's on me. I'm mad at me for not being a better player. And I think that's where the difference lies, is that when you honestly do think that you're the coach of the sports ball team, yeah, you're gonna get frustrated way too easily at things that are way out of your control. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video, and hopefully the topic of sports ball in general for a while. I don't want to talk about it anymore, so don't forget to shike, lair, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, where none of my tweets are sports ball related, @pyrotaz_3. And don't forget to leave words at the bottom where you tell me that my channel is garbage and that I should give up on all my hopes and dreams. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching this video. Peace out, losers.